Welcome back, everybody, to another episode in Crash Course and Clash of Clans. It's me, the Woodshed, bringing you guys another video here. Today, we are back on our Town Hall 6. We had essentially just played a little bit of catch-up. I had done some raiding over essentially the day in between this video and the last one. As you can see, there's not nearly as much stuff around my base, so I have not taken nearly as much time between this one and the last one. And you'll notice I have a ton of loot to use, and I'm gonna, well, by God, am I gonna use it. First and foremost, I'm gonna put down the lightning spell. Again, the lightning spell up until Town Hall 9 or 10 will be pretty important. So we want to make sure we have that leveled up pretty nicely as well. We're gonna get into a couple upgrades. One thing I did want to upgrade again was going to be the mortar. The reason I'm going to upgrade the mortar is because it is one level behind the other mortar we have, the one we just got. So we're going to put that guy down. I really did want to put this barracks down. It's really going to slow down my... oh man, I didn't actually even train troops. That's going to kill me. I didn't actually want to put down the barracks. It's going to slow down my... my army camp training, or my troops making speed. Christ, Kyle. So I really wanted that to be last if I could help it, which I don't think I'll be able to, believe it or not. When you do upgrade a barracks, if you don't know, since you only have the one, you used to have 4, and so you used to just not be able to train out of that particular barracks. So it would slow you down a quarter of the, you would only, instead of being at 100% speed, you would train at 75% speed. And then based on how many barracks you had upgrading, it was that much. Now you upgrade at 25% total speed when your barracks is upgrading, which is just really just a kick in the shins. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, don't get me wrong. But there are definitely better things than having something like that. But the healer does become important relatively quickly. So what we're going to do is we are going to bite the bullet on that, I believe. Yeah, we'll just take the day, and only leaves 140,000 elixir left, man. That is... stinging for sure. And then we're going to get into some of the more important stuff as well. Baseline stuff, like I said. We got some loot in there. We're actually going to take some of that. We're going to upgrade a handful of walls here. 250,000 for that. So what we're going to do is we're going to upgrade some walls with our elixir. Since all these... crap, speak, Kyle. Since every single one of these upgrades take a little bit of time, I'll have plenty of time to actually try to raid to actually fill up my storages. So I'm going to deplete a lot of them, upgrade some walls. These are one of my absolute favorites as far as the wall looks go. The next ones are probably the OG favorites from when I first started. The purple's super nice looking too, so it's hard to complain about it. We'll put down a couple more. And the reason I'm wasting so many of these resources on walls is because at this town hall, it is very, very easy to farm for loot. It will be mildly slower since my barracks is upgrading, but it's not going to be the end of the world by any means. We'll put down our elixir storage. And once my troops are done, we're going to go into one of the bigger raids we're about to go to. So we're just going to fade to it. So here is one of the raids I wanted to show you guys. I'm going to start showing these in replay forms, I think. So that way I can speed them up a little bit when I get to the points where they're almost done and there's nothing left to do but just start clearing them out. You'll notice I dropped some lightning spells on that air defense. They were only level 3 at the time, so I didn't get to actually kill the air defense. I'm putting my giants up top to take out that air defense and that wizard tower. Hogs down on the bottom to take care of the rest of that air defense that was left and to kind of sweep through. Put some balloons over here to take care of that air defense, or that archer tower, I'm sorry. I'm still got a handful of balloons. While it's targeting on the first set of balloons, I'm actually going to put down more to take out that wizard tower. Hogs are still going through. I did use some barbarians, some archers over here on this side to kind of distract the wizard tower, which is now gone. They close in on the last couple things. I put in a couple barbarians and archers for the cleanup, and then I just go through the rest of the base. I think this will be a lot easier way to show you guys the raids. That way you guys don't have to see just every single one, but you can see the ones that are really good where I get a lot of loot, and I can speed them up like this so you guys don't have to sit there and just watch it, or I don't have to make those weird kind of edits. And so as you can see, super easy raid. We love seeing the abandoned bases, and even though it was a higher end town hall right there, still 340, 325,000 loot out of it. Definitely worth. Alright, so we are back after our first 2 upgrades have done. I did a little bit of raiding off camera, like I told you guys I was going to start doing. Only a couple of them, but all of them pretty big loot. I also did pick up Sweet Victory, achieve a total of 750 trophies in multiplayer battles, free 10 gems. We always love to see something like that going on. So, of course, my barracks is still going on, but since that's such a long upgrade, I was going to come up here and update you guys one more time before we go back to that. This is done, so the only other thing I can upgrade here, well, not the only other thing, but what I'm going to upgrade there is going to be that. The healing spell, super nice. Got a ton of elixir, oh my god. We're going to put down some of our elixir since we got so much of it from that. We really don't need that much. What we're going to do next is we're going to upgrade our army camp, super high on our priority list as always. And we got a ton of gold. What should we use our gold on? What's the most expensive gold thing we can use? And it is an air defense. That is mildly annoying because that's also a day-long upgrade. But that makes the most amount of sense. So we're going to put down our air defense, and we are going to come back when all those are wrapped up. Cool. So we are coming back post barracks upgrade, post army camp, and getting that extra 5 army space, which we absolutely love to see. Which we're actually going to adjust for that now. As always, did a little rating on the side. Not sure what it is I have and haven't shown you, so I'll just show you really quickly. Bunch of 3 stars, a lot of high percents. Got a little bit in the loot cart too. Yeah, absolutely love to see that. Got a fair amount in there too, so we're just going to start wasting away. I say wasting. We're not going to be really wasting it. We're just going to start using some of this money though. So what we are going to do here is actually collect out of that. We're going to catch up the rest of our army camps, or at least one more of them. Another 12-hour upgrade on that. It is a little lengthy and definitely a little on the annoying side, but definitely something that needs to get done. Spend some more money on some walls. And this way, the reason for us spending the money on the walls is just so we're not overburdened with the amount of money that we're carrying around, so we're not just giving people a ton of free loot. Because as you can tell, this base is not designed necessarily to hold on to as much loot as humanly possible. So that's kind of the point in us doing something like that. We're going to upgrade the other elixir storage, which we should have. We're a little shy for having a couple of research potions. We love seeing that. I need to do a little bit more raiding. I need to get something done on my in my laboratory. I need to work on that a little bit. What can I do with the money I have? Cannons, mortars, archer towers, giant bombs. I can do just about anything except for the bigger things. That's a little annoying. I'll tell you what. We're going to screw it. We'll put down nice big mortar. Mortar's always a huge defense, especially at these early town halls that you definitely want to make sure you are something you definitely make sure that you're using. It's a big defense, at least at the early stages of the game, until you hit Town Hall 7 or 8, and then other things come into play. The mortar definitely starts taking a back seat, but up until Town Hall 7 at the least, the mortar does play a pretty large part. So we're going to upgrade those. Definitely played catch up already. We're making some good upgrades. When we come back on the next episode, we'll do the gold storages. We'll do this last one. We'll come back with a whole full set of loot too and get some more of these bigger upgrades out of the way, like these wizard towers, this other air defense. We'll get some more of that kind of stuff going. So I appreciate you guys for watching. As always, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what other kind of stuff you want to see as far as Clash content goes, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks everybody. I appreciate it.